What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boston Clinic. Y'all know what it is. Active as usual. And, I believe Keith Thurman is a forgotten man. And I think people are automatically eliminating him out of the equation. And I've been at fault at that as well. But Keith Thurman is an unbelievable talent. And I think he has some assets that's far better than Terence Crawford and Spence. I've been on record saying I believe Terence Crawford can get him. Has a good chance at it. I switched my position on, Keith Thurman beating Errol Spence as well. It's because I haven't seen one time. Nope, I ain't seen KOs for life Keith Thurman. And that's what made him special. But he's more of an intelligent fighter now. Like I said, he does load up, but with both, Crawford, that could be an issue with him loading up. But his hands are so fast that they get home when they need to. And they get to the opponent where it needs to. I do think people are just automatically erasing Keith Thurman. And it would be a hell of a shock if Keith Thurman beat Errol Spence to a lot of people out there. But for me, it wouldn't be a shock. Just talking about, it wouldn't be a shock if he beat Terence Crawford either. Keith, to me, punches harder than both of them. And he's faster than both of them. His footwork is probably better than both of them. Maybe Crawford may be some better. I think Crawford is a little bit more, has some more patience with his game. Keith is, we spoke about Keith, and running and all of that. But Keith is probably physically more dominant than Terence Crawford will be at 47. I'm pretty confident saying that, And a lot of people are selling Keith Thurman short, and forgetting what he about. And it's easy to forget when you're about when a guy ain't been active. Last time he fought Danny Garcia, he said he entered the fight with an injured arm. And he still fought. So for people questioning Keith Thurman heart, fought with one hand. And made Danny Garcia look like a punk. And would I be surprised if Errol Spence if he beat Errol Spence? No, I believe Keith Thurman should be favored in that fight to be, in my opinion. If you look at, the attributes, I'm not saying that, he will win. I believe he can win. People just automatically erasing him out the equation like, oh, he ain't going to do nothing with Errol Spence. And, Kell Brook had some success touching Errol Spence, Keith Thurman can do the same thing in a different manner, but if Keith Thurman touches you, like Kell Brook was able to get leverage on the punches, Errol Spence ain't gonna be standing that much longer, But some people believe because Keith got hit in the body by Collazo, he worked weak to the body, he been dropped as a pro, he been knocked out as an amateur, and all those experiences don't do nothing but make him a better fighter. He been there before. And if he's able to put Errol down, and he put Errol in a place he ain't ever been to before. And remember this, just because it's a guy rah-rahing for the fight, and other guy seems to not want the fight, doesn't mean the guy that's rah-rahing for the fight, that's ready for the fight, gonna win. We've seen it in history over and over again. People said, oh, Mayweather is running from Pacquiao. What happened? Mayweather beat Pacquiao. Oh, Danny Garcia scared of Lucas Matisse. What happened? Danny Garcia whooped on Lucas Matisse. We seen this dialogue for a long time. We seen the same script. And the Crawford train is the hot train right now. It's real hot, And all it takes is one bad performance for everybody to jump off that Crawford train. I see weaknesses in all three of them. People act like there's no weakness to Terence Crawford game. I can show you several. I can tell you how to beat Terence Crawford, or how it could be done. But is you going to listen? Are you going to listen to me? Because I've said it several times. I told people how to beat Triple G. People didn't believe me. But Danny Jacobs almost executed. Canelo almost executed. But I know the guy to beat him. I don't know the guy that can handle Terence Crawford at 147. It's not the guy that you probably going to think of. He's in the picture. But it's not the guy y'all thinking I'm thinking of. But you have to wait and see these guys have those tough fights. Thurman's had some tough fights. He had some fights we had to dig deep. Fights, not a fight. Not just a Kell Brook, not just a Victor Postal. This is a guy that been through the pinnacle. He been through the fire. He got 2 belts. He ain't got 2 belts for no reason. He fought the tough guys. Has his demeanor changed some? Yes. Is he a little less hungry? Yes. But he still got the savage in him? Absolutely. It wouldn't shock me one bit if Keith Thurman knocked both of these guys out. I'm trying to tell y'all guys, stop jumping to conclusions. Don't believe the dialogue. Just because it's a guy pressing for a fight and another guy that ain't really pressing for the fight. Once the bully gets hit in the mouth and the guy that's getting bullied, gets some confidence, it's a wrap. But I can tell you how to beat all 3 of these guys. Don't mean is a soldier to carry out the mission. But I think Keith Thurman can carry out the mission and beat both of these guys. You know, I said I favorite, you know, Crawford, but I'm just going back and forth watching film, just running, you know, scenarios in my head. And for some reason, I like Keith Thurman, man, to become the one champion. I'm back on the Keith Thurman train. One time, all the time, Chaos for life, that boy coming back.